Okay, so unfortunately my video cut out, but that's okay, because it was all failure, and that's also fine. Unfortunately, when you're experimenting, failure is definitely an option. So, my video tonight was about resonance and creating a musical instrument based off of what I have lying around. Unfortunately, I don't have much lying around. So, it's basically a video about making something out of nothing. What I do have is a plywood box and a few bits of junk plywood. And things to whack it with. Okay, so the order of experiments was that I set up a few things to check out resonance and how they resonated and what kind of sounds they made, because I enjoyed the sounds in this guy, which you may or may not remember. If you didn't watch the video, you don't remember. Okay, if you didn't watch the video, this is the chime from an old mechanical clock. If you did watch the video, thank you. Give a thumbs up and a like. Check out the bug. Get out of here. So, several of my experiments failed. I tried suspending this between pieces of metal that were bolted into this box. I tried hanging it from a string. I tried clamping it to the table saw. I tried quite a few things, and they didn't quite work out. So, in an effort to try to make something work, I took this piece of plywood, which was originally square, and I cut teeth in it. To make different tones. I don't know what tones. I don't care. And I also cut a groove to minimize the amount of wood that's on it. So I reduced the amount of wood holding these in place by a little over half. And then I intend to tack them to the box. Unfortunately, just setting it on the box doesn't quite do it. So I gotta tack it to the box. I have to attach it physically to the box. I also... There's probably going to be a few other, errors and things I'm going to have to overcome. But you get to watch the results of the experiments, not the experiments themselves, unfortunately. Or fortunately for you. Just know that this is more resonant than a regular piece of plywood. It's very flexible, it moves. This would probably work better if it was a piece of hardwood, but I don't have a piece of hardwood on hand quite big enough. So, stay tuned for more. Okay, well, proof of concept. So, here's the box. Nothing special. It's just cut the side of it off. And there's the toothed keys, as it were. And it sort of sounds different. Unfortunately, this is pine, so it's not going to be very resonant, but it does sound different. I think I'm going to make another change and see how that works. Just one more. I refuse to let this thing beat me. It's not working out like I would hoped. But things are going to do. I could go 2 1/4. 2 1/4. So I'm going to try one more thing and then probably call it a night. Because so far it's... Proof of concept is correct. It does work. It's just not very pleasant sounding, that's all. And if you're making music of any kind, You want it to at least sound pleasant, whether it's good or not. But again, zero musical talent, so y'all got to deal with that. So let me make another cut, and we'll try it again. Bad news. I cut too deep, and because it's plywood, couldn't have happened to a nicer fella. Well, I guess that's going to be it for the night. I'll try this as something else again. There's got to be a better way for me to do this with the materials that I have on hand. I realize that there's lots of ways that I can make a musical box, but I don't have many tools here. In fact, the most accurate and fastest tool I have is this. I don't have a scroll saw, jigsaw, don't have keyhole saw, I don't have a jeweler's saw, I don't have any saws that can cut in circles or stopped holes. So I literally have to make this with what I have on hand. And that is surprisingly difficult. Actually, unsurprisingly difficult. So, if you have any input, go for it. The whole point, again, is to try to create a musical instrument out of the very few things that I have on hand. Because I have two bored little girls who have very little to do currently. And I'm trying to fix that problem. Happily, I've got friends that have helped to fix that problem a little bit, but, you know, that's just life, ain't it? We weren't exactly made for quarantine. Humans are social creatures, and this sucks. That's it. Good night.